Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. This is y&ymission. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. y&ymission teaches the 100% true doctrine is GMS. Just want to bring out this video of how it's desolate over in China's tier 1 cities or their major cities, these smart cities that they have. No more people, no more commerce. Okay, they are essentially ghost towns. Okay, that's Moab. China is Moab. That's the biblical name. A child, one of the children of Lot. Okay, the Heavenly Father is bringing down these other nations, Moab included. And this is going to come to Babylon the Great. So I'm going to bring out the video and a few scriptures. All right.
At the south gate of Foxconn Longhua campus used to be bustling. A vlogger recently went there and exclaimed,
It's over. It's over. Everything is finished. Look around. The whole place is bankrupt. And tens of billions are all gone down the drain. Now it's all covered in green leaks. This is a large commercial complex right across from Foxconn Longhua campus. It used to be very lively during rush hours. So crowded you could barely move. But after Foxconn Technology left, the people disappeared, and the place just fell into decline, never to recover. These commercial buildings should definitely be avoided now, because they depend entirely on foot traffic. Once the people are gone, it's all over. Now these shops can't even be rented out or sold. The worst part is for those who bought with loans. They're not only paying off principal and interest, but also the management fees. I don't know how they're going to make it through.
A Shenzhen netizen said,
Alright, so as you see, it's basically aired out over there. The Heavenly Father aired those boys out, Moab out. Now, if you know or remember, Foxconn is where Apple did the major production of their iPhones, the early iPhones, 10, 8, and whatnot like that. I don't know where they're doing their production now. As you know, that they just said they closed it. That place was such a hustle and bustle and such a problem for a long time over in China that they had to put suicide nets. Okay, they were basically working Moab to death to make the iPhones, and Moab was trying to off himself while making these iPhones. Okay, but now it's dead. So that city, that area over there that he was just talking about, that's basically literally a ghost town. A lot of people died over there. Okay, making Babylon the Great's cell phones. Okay, these Apple phones. All right. So it's a lot of blood on, America's hands, China's hands. They let them come in there and, Xi Jinping let them come in there and use his people, okay, use Moab, and Moab worked Moab to death, okay, and Moab was trying to kill itself over in Foxconn. Now it's a ghost town over there. Nothing is over there. People from different countries would come over there to work, and like from Indonesia to those other Asian countries, okay, to come over there and work, and they would work them to death and everything and stay in those. It was like a campus area over there, Foxconn. Look it up. A lot of crazy shit went on over there. All right, but now, like dude said, everything is shut down, and rightfully so. Okay, the Heavenly Father is getting everybody in order. Look, Jeremiah 48:4. Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused a cry to be heard. And you hear the dude crying, it's over. It's over. All right. And we've been saying that. OK, the men of the Lord, service of the Lord, starting with Great Millstone, apostles and elders all the way down to Great Millstone, have been proclaiming that Babylon the Great, these other nations, OK, you heathen, it's over with. OK, I've even said it's over with, too, in my videos and whatnot. OK, so Moab is crying now. Okay, they're crying about their birth rates, of course. They're crying about how single everybody is. The women can't find men. Okay, they're crying about their shops and merchants have all gone overseas, from Europe and America, shops and whatnot. Okay, they have fled and not doing commerce or business in China no more as this war heats up. Okay, also, you know that too. Moab is dumping U.S. treasuries right now, all right? So Moab is destroyed. Her little ones have caused a cry to be heard, okay? And the little ones are these people, these everyday citizens, these netizens, as they call them, people that vlog and post things that are going on in China, coming against the Great Firewall or the Great Wall of China, posting things on there, and they cause a cry to be heard, okay? These people are out there crying. All right. boots on the ground. Ecclesiastes 12:4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. You see that all the shops lined up. They was talking about people, companies and whatnot did those loans, and they gonna have to pay them back. Okay, but they can't. The shops can't be rented out, sold, or even occupied. Okay, because it's so fucking dead. Okay, and he said there's no people, so it's over with, right? And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. The grinding is work. Okay, no more work for Foxconn, Apple, nobody. Okay, nobody's gonna make money now anymore in this global economy. Okay, so the only thing left for the Amalek, Esau, and the rest of these heathen is to go to war, to be destroyed, and to usher in the kingdom, the new kingdom for the Israelites. That's you so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, so the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Right, so this is everywhere. Okay, music is pretty much bad everywhere. No more work. Okay, here in Babylon the Great, people are getting laid off left and right. Okay, UPS cutting jobs, FedEx, all these places are cutting jobs, cutting their fleets. All right, doesn't matter the tech sector, okay, banking, financial, they all cutting their losses right now, trying to hold on to profit margins, okay, and using AI to what do they call it? Reconstruct, okay, redirect, using AI to help redirect, reconstruct their mission and plan. That's what these companies are doing right now. All right, but all this is going to ultimately lead to the MOTB. Okay, and Moab is part of the MOTB system as well. All right, they're a little bit more advanced. Okay, but Esau on the west, they're getting everybody chipped up currently, and more they're bringing it out. All right, shutting this place down. Babylon the Great is going to be hit. It's going to be hit just like all these other nations, but they're going to be the last one, and they're going to fall the hardest because they're most prideful, okay, here in Babylon the Great, okay? So 2nd Ezra 16:27, so that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice, right? So if you look at some of the videos videos, compilations that they put together on China Observer about this, basically a ghost town in all these cities and no people. All right, they were saying that, they can literally count the people on hand when these people do the vlogging, these netizens or whatnot over in China. They can literally count people on one hand. Okay, so men, they desire to see men. Okay, that's why they're walking around, and they say they don't see anybody. All right. 2nd Ezra 16:28, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of a field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks. Like I said, this is going on in all the countries all around the world. Okay, these major cities that have modeled themselves around the world after Babylon the Great. Okay, major cities, they are now being affected, destroyed, brought down. Okay, and Esau is his cities here in Babylon the Great, which is America. They are being emptied out too. People are leaving these major cities. Atlanta, a lot of people leaving Atlanta. A lot of people are leaving New York. A lot of people are leaving LA, California. Okay, for cheaper living, better quality of life, and whatnot. But nobody's not going to be able to run nowhere. Okay, you Edomites. Okay, you heathens, you can't leave Babylon the Great. You can leave, but when you go to your cities or back to your home countries, you're going to experience the same miseries, okay, the same things that you were running from. You're going to experience them there as well. This is a worldwide bringing down or transition of power, okay, by the Heavenly Father. This is beyond the means or control of men, okay. The Heavenly Father is doing this, okay? But this is about Moab right now. Moab is being destroyed over in China, Beijing. What else? There are other cities, Wuhan, okay? And we got another pandemic. Now they try to blame on Moab, China again. So the Chinese are out here crying. It's over. It's over with, all right? And it truly is. So we're going to stay tuned. All right, men of the Lord, service of the Lord out there on the highways and byways and on the information superhighway, bringing this to you, letting you know, and edifying the body and feeding the sheep in these times of destruction of the heathen nations. Okay, beginning with Amalek and Esau, and you 2/3 rebellious Israelites, you so-called rebellious blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, the Heavenly Father is getting everybody. You can all run, but you can't hide. Shalom.